Humanity is a function of nature. It could not therefore live separately from nature, except in a self-deceiving masquerade. It couldn't live in opposition to nature, except in a schizophrenic crime. And it couldn't blind itself to the wonders of nature without mutating into something too monstrous to love. It's futile to work for political solutions to humanity's problems, because humanity's problems are not political. Political problems do exist, alright, but they're entirely secondary. The primary problems are philosophical, and until the philosophical problems are solved, the political problems will have to be solved over and over and over again. The phrase vicious circle was coined to describe the ephemeral effectiveness of almost all political activity. For the ethical, political activism is seductive because it seems to offer the possibility that one could improve society, make things better, without going through the personal ordeal of rearranging one's perceptions and transforming oneself. For the unconscionable, political reactivism was seductive because it seems to protect one's holdings and legitimise one's greed. But both sides are gazing through a kerchief of illusion. The monkey wrench in the progressive machinery of primate evolution is a propensity of the primate band to take its political leaders, its dominant males, too seriously. Of benefit to the band only when it's actively threatened by predators, the dominant male or political boss is almost wholly self-serving and is naturally dedicated not to liberation but to control. Behind his chest-banging and fang display, he's largely a joke and could be kept in his place by disrespect and laughter. Of course, as long as there are willing followers, there will be exploitative leaders. And there will be willing followers until humanity reaches that philosophical plateau where it recognises that its great mission in life has nothing to do with any struggle between classes, races, nations or ideologies, but is rather a personal quest to enlarge the soul, liberate the spirit and light up the brain. On that quest, politics is simply a roadblock of stentorian baboons. And religion is an attempt to pin down the divine. The divine is eternally in flux, forever moving, shifting shape. That's its nature. It is absolute, true enough, absolutely mobile, absolutely transcendent, absolutely flexible, absolutely impersonal. It has its god and goddess aspects, but it is ultimately no more male or female than it is star or screwdriver. It's the sum of all those things, but that sum could never be chalked on a slate. The divine is beyond description, beyond knowing, beyond comprehension. To say that the divine is creation divided by destruction is as close as we can get to definition. But the puny of soul, the dull of wit, they're not content with that. They want to hang a face on the divine. They go so far as to attribute petty human emotions to it, not stopping to realise that if God were a being, even a supreme being, our prayers would have bored him to death long ago. The divine is expansive, but religion is reductive. Religion attempts to reduce the divine to a knowable quantity with which mortals might efficiently deal, to pigeonhole it once and for all so that we never have to reevaluate it. With hammers of cant and spikes of dogma, we crucify and crucify again, trying to nail our stationary altars to the migratory light of the world.